Hi, welcome to Carnival Inspiration. We're here on the 3-day cruise down to Ensenada, and I'm going to give you a couple of tricks and show you around the boat, and so you can have a feel for what to expect when you come on Carnival's cruise leaving out of Long Beach, California. This is a great cruise, it's a lot of fun, lots to see and do, so let's get started. We're in the candlelight room right now. And in this room is where two really important things happen. The first one is the comedians are actually on this stage. So every night of the cruise, you'll have at least two different comedians, and there'll be PG and R-rated shows. So make sure if you've got little ones that you come to the earlier shows. They're usually around 9:30, and then around 10:45 and 11:30 are the R-rated shows, and they're adults only. Lots of fun. The second thing that happens in this candlelight room is bingo! Bingo is a really fun part of any Carnival cruise. I think all Carnival cruises have a bingo day. So everybody gets cards, they sit around here, there's drinks and all sorts of entertainment happening and lots of money to be won. So this is the first room that we're going to show you, and we are at the front of the ship now, and we're going to head to the back. Now we're in the rock and roll nightclub of Carnival Inspiration, and as you can see, this is where all the fun happens late at night. So the nightclub opens around 11 o'clock at night, and obviously it's for 21 and over only. They have lots of different music, like tonight is 90s night and ladies night. So ladies, get your girls and come out here and dance and have some drinks and have some good times. Now we're in the high seas karaoke room, and I am on the stage where the magic happens. So if you've never tried karaoke, or if you think you're a pro at karaoke, this is where you've got to be. The best things about Carnival cruises is how much fun there is to have on board. And here every night is live music. So every single night you can come, have some friends, grab a drink, have a dance, have a sing along. It's awesome fun. As you can probably tell, we are now in the casino that's on the boat. And as you can see, it's pretty big. There are slot machines and actual tables to be had, and you're actually not allowed to play in the casino until you're actually at sea. So every single night you can come out here, and I think it's open pretty late, I think until the morning in fact. And so you can come here, play any kind of casino table that you would see in a regular casino, and there are tons of different slots as well. So if you're feeling lucky, come on down. So now we're in the theatre of Carnival Inspiration, where every single evening on that stage you get free live shows. The shows are actually a lot of fun, and they happen at different times of the evening to accommodate families and then single people that want to party into the evening. So they're a lot of fun, really high quality. Other things that happen in this room are things like the Hasbro game and the love and marriage game. So there's lots of fun things that happen in this room during the day as well. Like I said, lots of entertainment all day, all night on a Carnival cruise. And the really cool thing is that they cater to families with little kids, teenagers, as well as single people. Or something that there isn't a shortage of on these cruise ships are lots of different shops. So you can buy things from jewelry and watches to alcohol to t-shirts and hats and all sorts of things. So If you want, bring a couple of extra dollars, splurge on something, or you could wait until you get to your destination, your ports, where you'd probably find things a little bit cheaper as well. We just got into our room, and the usual time to get into your room is at 1:30. If you have priority check-in, it's at 11:45, and I think you have to be like a Diamond Club member to be able to get priority. But we are in an ocean view room. However, you can get different types of rooms on any Carnival cruise. You can get an internal room that has no windows. It's the cheapest option you can get. Then you get an ocean view room, which is what we have. We have a large window out to the ocean. You can get a balcony room, which has a private little balcony. And then above that is the junior suites, which are larger, more family-oriented rooms. So 1:30, you can get access to your room, and you generally have a king bed for most of it. You have a small bathroom, some cupboard space, and a TV. So we'll show you around right now. Whether you're here on a Carnival cruise with your children or you're a big kid at heart, they've got the Carnival Waterworks water slide just for you. It's like a huge slide, goes all the way down to a pool. One of the busiest but most fun areas of any Carnival cruise is the main Lido deck. So out there you've got 2 pools and a couple of spas. There's a deck where they have a DJ playing music. There's all sorts of games and activities that take place over there. This is where your cruise director will come and do the farewell parties once you leave the dock, and once you come back in there's always a farewell party to be had. And there's tons of like lounge chairs and towels that you can hire for free all around the pool deck on many different levels. So you can either be right in the midst of it, or you can be up here like on the mezzanine level where it's a little bit quieter. But there is definitely a ton of kids over here. And later we're going to go over to Serenity, which is the adults only pool area.
All right now, as we come back in, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to make a circle. We are making a circle of love. Come on. Come on. Hey, hey.
So as you can probably tell, a lot of Carnival cruises have a lot of kids on them, but they do have an adults only retreat, and on Inspiration it's called Serenity. We're actually at the back end of the boat now, and this is an adults only area where there are 2 spas and a ton of deck chairs and private wait service that comes to you to bring you food and drinks. So if you want to escape the madness of the children, come to Serenity. In your stateroom, you're going to find a room service menu that looks like this, and I love this. Life is a combination of fun and food. Woo! Okay, so there's 2 sides to the menu. This is the daytime dining from 6 a.m. till 10 p.m. and these are all for free, including these drinks. And then on this side here, the most expensive item is the shrimp here at $6, but most of these items are like between $2 and $5. And then you've got your alcohol for bar prices, or at bar prices. On this side of the menu is your late night dining from 10 p.m. till 6 a.m. and everything on this side actually has a price attached to it. Another dining option within your room is the breakfast menu called Rise and Shine. And as you can see, you can order breakfast from 5 a.m. all the way through to 10 a.m. to be delivered to your room. And everything on this menu is free, from the fruit and cereal to the bake shop to the yogurts, beverages and extras, except for these breakfast sandwiches that are $3 to $5 each.
Walking by yourself. Here we go. To the Cupid. The rap. Come on. All right, family, looking good. To the right. To the left. Pick it out.
VIP.
So how's this for a morning breakfast view? And just about to get better. There it is. So we've just gone to the Lido buffet for breakfast. It's our sea day, which means we're not stopping anywhere today. And this is what we decided to get: a little bit of eggs, some fruit, some banana bread, waffles, baked beans, some coffee, and some lemonade. And this is the view. Good morning. So today's actually, we have a sea day brunch, and when you're out at sea and you're not stopping at a port, they will usually do a sea day brunch, which is in one of the restaurants, and it's a set menu you can choose from. But we decided to go to the buffet to get whatever we like.
So once again, it's lunchtime, and this is the view. Not too shabby. And on Carnival, you can actually go to the buffet until around 3 p.m. for lunch, and they have various little stations. Like there's a Mexican station, there's a deli station, there's a taco station where you can go and get specialty foods if you choose not to eat at the buffet. But the buffet is always themed. So like today it was Southwestern, so there's fried chicken and cornbread and pot roast and lots of yummy things, mashed potatoes.
One of the cutest things about Carnival is these animal towels that they make. So they've got like a little, I think it's an elephant. There's definitely an elephant there.
Oh, those are what
Look at how cute they are. Look at this guy. Octopus.
Tonight is our second night at sea, and it's elegant dining night, which means that everybody is asked to dress kind of fancy. For the men, there is a dress code, and for the men, they really ask that you have a collared shirt, a button-down shirt with nice shoes, and no jeans if possible. Definitely no shorts, no flip-flops, that type of thing. Although I have seen a couple of guys sneak in to the restaurants dressed like that. They're really not going to turn you away, but the whole point of this evening is that everybody put in a little bit of effort, get dressed up. There's tons of different photo opportunities tonight. They have all these different scenes set up and photographers all over the ship. So if you want to capture some amazing memories of your cruise, tonight's the night to do it. Today we're in downtown Ensenada, and as you can probably tell, it's a pretty lively city. It's a Sunday morning and it's already crazy. It's a bustling little street. You've got a main street that's got over 150 shops in it. And as soon as you get into Ensenada, they're going to want to sell you everything and anything. And here are some ATVs. You can do so many different things in Ensenada. You can go horseback riding. You can do tequila tasting. You can ride ATVs. You can shop till you drop. And we're going to take you to get some really authentic Mexican food. Not the sort of stuff that you'll find in a restaurant that's American Mexican, but true authentic Mexican food. So let's go and eat. I promised you authentic Mexican cuisine, and we are here at La Guerrerense, which is this stand on a street in Ensenada. And as you can see, it's like 10:30 in the morning on a Sunday, and there's a line, huge line. Every time we come here, there is a huge line, and you'll find lots of these sorts of places around Ensenada. And my advice to you is go where the locals eat. Go to the ones where they're not hawking at you, they're not jumping out at you to buy to buy their stuff, but where there's a line, you know that the locals are eating there. This is his favorite. He's been dying to come and get a campechana from this place for a year. This is how long it's been since we've been back. But yeah, please be very aware of where you go and what you eat. In places like Ensenada, it's not bad, you just have to be careful. And like I said, when people are jumping out of you, and they're jumping out at you to buy all sorts of things, and there's lots of little kids selling things, just be really careful. But this place is the best place for campechanas, tostadas, anything seafood. It's super cool. I'm gonna go and give you a close up.
Can you say mouthgasm? That is what this place is. Hands down, the best campechana seafood cocktails you'll ever have. And believe me, I'm a connoisseur. I've had them all over Mexico. This place puts them all to shame. You have to, trust me, you have to come and try a campechana. Forget everything else, get the campechana here. It has everything: fish, shrimp, mussels, clams, everything. And it's not too heavy on the ketchup or too sour. Perfect.
So today's the last official day of our cruise, and we just left the vibrant city of Ensenada. And before we wrap up this video, I wanted to give you my top, 15 tips. I've got 15 tips for you for any Carnival cruise. So here's number 1. Bring a power strip with you. There are very limited electrical sockets in the room, so if you want to have more than like 2 phones or a hairdryer connected, you need to bring an electrical outlet for yourself. Number 2, it's really a good idea, especially if you have children, to bring some Ziploc bags with you, and then when you go to the buffet, you can take a couple of cookies or some fruit with you so that you're not constantly going up and down the ship, because it is a big ship and you do a lot of walking. Tip number 3, this is one of my favorites no matter where I go. Bring some Clorox wipes with you. So these rooms and these ships turn around every day really quick, within hours, and the stewards that look after your room have many rooms to look after. So sometimes the rooms aren't necessarily cleaned to the standard that you might be used to at home. So I like to bring some Clorox wipes, wipe everything over, wipe everything down, so I know that everything's good to go. Number 4, bring a reusable bottle, like a Camelback for instance. Same sort of thing as the Ziploc bags. The ship is big. You can grab some water, some juice, some tea, coffee, something like that on your way out from breakfast, lunch or dinner, so that you're not constantly going up and down the ship. Earplugs. Ships are noisy. There are thousands of people on there and the ship itself makes a lot of noise. So bring some earplugs so you can have a good night's sleep. Number 6, bring your own medicines and Dramamine for motion sickness. The ship has very limited medical supplies and medical capacity, in fact. So anything that you know that you will need, do not assume that you're going to be able to find it on the ship or at your ports. Bring it with you. Number 7, bring a torch or a nightlight. These rooms are really dark. You're out in the middle of the ocean. There's no lights, there's no street lights. Bring some torch or a nightlight with you so that you have some light in your room at night. If you have teenagers, my number 8 tip for you is to bring walkie-talkies. The ship is massive. If your kids are at one end and you're at the other end and you don't know where they are, bring walkie-talkies, because your phone will not work at sea. Number 9, this is a cool one. We got to do this. There is a chef's tasting that they do not advertise. So if you can become friends with your maitre d' at your restaurant, ask them about the chef's tasting. They take you into the actual restaurant, they lay out every single meal that they've made for that evening, and you get to taste it with the chef one-on-one. Super cool to do. Number 10, if you can, get some currency to the port that you are going to. So if you're going into Mexico, as we just did, try and get some pesos. They will take your American dollars, but you have to do the conversion, and you're probably going to lose a couple of dollars in that conversion. Number 11, bring sunscreen with you. Once again, the ship does not have a lot of amenities like that, so bring it with you. Number 12, iron all your clothes before you come on board. There is no ironing allowed on the ship. Fire is a huge hazard. So make sure all your clothes are ironed before you come onto the ship. My top 13 tip is for elegant dining. Every night, every ship has an elegant dining night. So make sure that you dress really nicely one night and bring something a little bit fancier than usual. Number 14, beware of double tipping. What do I mean by this? So if you have already prepaid your tips and you are ordering a drink, you will get a slip to fill out, and there is a place to add a tip. But if you look at that bill carefully, you'll see that sometimes they actually add 18% gratuity already. So if you then add another couple of dollars, you're actually double tipping. So just beware of that. And my top 15 tip, it's not actually a tip, but the best thing about your Carnival stateroom is the shower. It is the best shower I have ever had. It's got amazing pressure and the temperature is perfect. You will not want to get out of that shower. Now that may surprise you being on a ship, but I promise you, you'll have the best shower of your life. So my friends, I hope you've enjoyed this video of Carnival Inspiration and our trip down to Ensenada. I would love for you to like this video and share it with all your friends. And if you could, and if you want to hear from us again, please hit that subscribe button and the bell so you know when we upload a new video at another destination. Bye for now.